Skinny knee. We gonna wait for some motherfuckers to join this joint. That homies car. What y'all on, Ski? Manage my shit from over here. Oh, shit. Make sure my headphones can connect, man. Shit. What y'all on? What's the word? Let me heard it. I'll wait a little bit longer. Skate. Skate. No, it's fine. Mr. Don't Watch Me said, damn, I caught a live. You caught a live, my boy. I'm just waiting for a few more people to join up, you know what I'm saying, before I get into these YouTube streets. Before I slide into these YouTube streaming eats. You know, the YouTube streets is more dangerous than the real streets, man. You gotta watch out, man. You gotta watch out, man. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Some more people. Tay Squeeze, what up, twin? What up, twin? What up, twin? Yeah, they say it's some no crazy updates, man. Like the real news saying that. So we finna see what's going on, man. I told y'all I'm low-key tired of watching this shit. But y'all go in the description. Before we get into any videos, y'all go in the description. They need about $3 more. So if 300 people donate $10, they can get that. So if you got $5, bro, $10, they trying to lay this little girl to rest, bro. This is a poor little girl who got killed and got her body cut up, like, and it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. So if you got $5, man, $2, $10, $20, whatever you got, click the link in the description. The funeral is 9 days away, so they trying to just get everything paid for. So I'm trying to help as much as I can. And that's how we doing it, baby. That's how I donated a few times, shit. I think, did I make it anonymous, though? I don't think I did. Did I? I don't know. Did I? Donated a few times. Oh, no, I don't see myself. Yeah, I don't see myself. So, but I donated a few times. So, y'all tap in. This is the official one right here. Yeah, this is the official one. This is, I think this is her brother, but the beneficiary is, you know, them, the family of the Rivas Hernandez family. So, this is the official one. I kind of verified it before I got in. So, yeah, that's definitely the official one, though. He needs to pay for the funeral. He ain't doing that. He ain't gonna do that. But we got some crazy shit going on. They say her last moments were caught on camera. Let's see what the hell going on. Trap Lord Ross has been, you know what I'm saying, was giving us that real sauce. This sauce. Shout out to Trap Lord Ross.
Okay, people, I've got a new update on this David situation, and there has actually been some new footage that's been released by TMZ, which seemingly shows the final moments that Celeste was actually seen on camera. She was apparently walking away from her area in Lake Elsinore, and it is very ominous. Like, you see this girl, just this little girl walking down the street. You know, it's maybe nothing untoward, but at the same time, it's kind of like, you know, this is a solo little girl walking down the street. She shouldn't be doing that on her own. And it is a little bit chilling. And no doubt, okay, no doubt the authorities will be making use of this video. So this has been going around on all the different David subreddits. Celeste Rivas seen on security cam in Lake Elsinore before her disappearance. And they're claiming that this figure there is her. They're sharing a TMZ article where TMZ are working overtime on this situation. I'm not going to lie.
That's damn right. They better be working overtime. Lock that nigga up. FBI, open up. You hear me? Lock his ass up.
TMZ have really got the work. They got the goods. And it is just incredible research and reporting that they're doing on the situation. So let's take a little look at the article, see what TMZ said. So it says, Celeste Rivas, last images of victim before disappearing from home. These have been published. They have these clips.
So when is this?
So this is her walking down.
Is this before disappearing? Okay, so this is last year. This is her disappearing
down the street
from
in
home.
Lake Elsinore.
So hopefully, okay, so honestly, I was thinking that they had like the last moments before she died, okay? But this is March 2024. So this is what they say is about a month after she started, quote unquote, dating. It's not dating. She was getting manipulated and taken advantage of. But they calling it dating. This man, David. So this last year, last March. Hopefully, they can use this footage to prove that bro was a fucking weirdo. Because last year, he was still a grown-ass man and she was still 13. So hopefully, they can prove that folks a weirdo and
ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Lock his ass up. If this is a stressful situation for you, I understand this little girl lost her life. Get you some Thonky, calm down. Make sure the Thonk is rolled up in grabber leaf, otherwise it will not be a pleasant experience.
They point her out. That's her walking all by her own. She's kind of half jogging, half running away from the scene. Who knows if this is a situation where she's kind of snuck out of her family home. Maybe she knew that her parents would be looking for her.
It's 7 o'clock in the morning.
She is getting away from where she's from. And we don't know what happened exactly after, okay,
7:01 in the
this
morning.
footage. We're seeing her walking all the way down the street. She's walking onto a busy main road. She's kind of jogging to get further away quicker.
Like she's trying to run away from
people running in the area for some reason. But she gets away from those people. Maybe she was just running past those people to make sure they didn't see her identity.
That's
she's
her.
walking a bit slower on the street now, and she crossed paths with another person. But this is a busy road. It's a busy street.
Yeah, it's like a main street.
Number of people saw her walking by and probably didn't think it was anything untoward. But this is actually the last known confirmed footage that we have of her, at least in Lake Elsinore, in her area.
Right.
And you know, maybe the outfit is going to be useful to the detectives trying to work out where she went. They might be able to cross-reference this to other surveillance cameras from the area.
I think now that this came out, I'm gonna let y'all know what I think, folks. FBI, open up! I'm gonna let y'all know what I think. I think that the feds have took this case over. I think that the feds are doing an extreme deep dive. I think that the feds are working overtime to make sure that this nigga get locked up. And if it take time, let the shit take time. Just make sure this little motherfucker, this crazy weirdo nigga David, make sure his ass don't get away. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we got, you know what I'm saying, got some eyes and ears on him. Make sure he don't leave the state, he don't leave the country, all that shit, folks. Watch him. But take your time, get that shit right. I want y'all to get it right. I hope they track her all the way to David's house. I hope they track her all the way to David picking her up. I hope they track her, and I hope they get all the fucking evidence they need to get this nigga life.
Finish him. Small town. So chances are the fact that this is a small town, you can see her just running a little bit faster there at the top of the frame. This is a small town, so we don't know exactly how much surveillance footage there actually is installed. It's, you know, this isn't the heart of Los Angeles, Hollywood, or anything like that. This is her in her small town, in her local area. So the article says Celeste Rivas ran away from home multiple times in 2024, but it seems she didn't always disappear without a trace because security camera footage captured one time that she left. TMZ has obtained a video from a liquor store just down the street from Celeste's family home, taken just after 7 a.m. on March the 19th, 2024 in Lake Elsinore, California, in which a person in a black hoodie and white pants, identified by her family as Rivas, is striding down the street. Another angle shows Rivas jogging around a corner, alternating between a walk and a run before disappearing from the frame. And they've actually got a little interview here with somebody that apparently watched her grow up.
Tell me how this has really affected your emotions here.
It's in fact I have connection with all kids. Like I'm here for 11 years. I see this kids growing up in front of my eyes, and I have kids same age.
Yeah.
It's hurt for you see all this generation like lost by social media and all this. It's sad. It's burned my heart for.
It is sad though, bro.
For her family, for her as a young girl.
Yeah, she died,
it's
bro.
hard.
At fucking 14.
She's beautiful, man. Quiet, shy girl. It's not like from the wild girls. And I shocked when I find out first time when she ran away or missing.
Oh, damn.
It's hard.
And you've been interfacing with her family in the years that she's been.
And it make it even sicker is I know this nigga was in her ear like, yeah, just run away. Just be with me. Just run away from home. Just run and I'll pick you up. Like the little girl, you can't run away at 13 years old by yourself. Point blank period. You can't get a car. You don't have no money. You don't have no apartment. You barely got a fucking phone. If your mama turn your phone off, you can't call nobody. And there's nothing you can do about it. So you can't run away at 13 years old by yourself, period. Period. You cannot run away from 13 years old by yourself, and you can't stay on the run for over a year by yourself, bro. So at the very least, can we lock this nigga up for harboring a runaway little girl? At the very least, can somebody just lock this nigga up? And do they got some cameras on that Tesla? Where's the Tesla cameras at? That's what I want to know. They found the body cut up in the back of a fucking Tesla. Somebody knows something, okay? Where is the Tesla cameras at? I thought you couldn't turn them off.
Gone, right?
Yep. For when she missing first time, her sister come in here, asked me, and we start looking at the camera to find out where she go and if we can find anything to get her back. It's hard. It's hard for all the neighborhoods.
And these images that we've looked at, they're from over a year ago. This is the first time she ran away.
Right.
The second time.
Oh, the second time she ran away.
Second time. After they bring her back, second time in March 19, I think this will happen. This one, her sister coming here to... I said for a couple of days, check the camera till we find out exactly when she ran away.
You said this has really been the talk of Lake Elsinore, that everyone's heart is broken.
Yep. Even like last Friday, I cannot take it no more. I go grab my daughter from the school. For
that shit is scary.
Emotional, it's like burned me inside. And I have my daughter older than her 1 year. Like it's hard. It's very hard.
Do you have any thoughts about what may have happened?
No, but for my opinion is two things. First, this generation lost by social media. Second, the law in California, they take the right from us as a parents to raise our kids. The right from us and the right from the teachers too. For the teacher is second parents for the kids. And nothing we can do as a parents or as a teacher. For that, the kids learning from the street, from the social media, and they get lost.
Yeah.
And you were saying your camera showed...
You just made a very good point. Why they not worried about David for David to unalive himself before we get a confession? I agree with that. Somebody said they think Celeste #2 did it. I kind of thought that too for a second, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Somebody else said, where that message at, for? I don't think David did it, but I think he knows who did it. I'm Dante Plug said that. I don't know if David did it. I think David either knows who did it. I think David either knows who did it or had it done. You see what I'm saying? Mac, what the fuck is this? What you mean, what is it? It's a reaction.
her walking down the street?
Yes. Walking down the street this way.
Damn, that's where she was at.
Fence where you have the other street. I think Mount Vernon, the street name.
So that was
they
the
got it on
gentleman
camera.
that owns the liquor store, and he kind of pointed everything out exactly as it happened, pointing down exactly where we saw that footage first. So it says, L.A. Nadaf, owner of Delago Spirits in Lake Elsinore, told us Celeste's sister came to the liquor store on March the 19th and asked to review the surveillance footage to see if Celeste had run away. The sister said that the person in the video was indeed Celeste. Nadaf says that he gave the footage to Rivas's family in the hopes it would help them find her, and this was the second time Celeste ran away from home. We know that she ran away in January 2024 and was returned home after police found her in Hollywood.
Now, she got found in Hollywood. This nigga David just so happens to live in Hollywood. Just so happens to live right in the heart of Hollywood, right off Sunset. That's the heart of Hollywood. That shit go, Sunset Boulevard go damn from Beverly Hills, damn near, all the way to through West Hollywood to Hollywood, bro. You see what I'm saying? And this is an hour and 30 minutes away. How did this little girl who can't drive, don't got no money, how did this little girl get from Lake Elsinore to an hour and a half away in Hollywood, where she got found and then brung back home just for her to run away again in March? Lock this nigga up. What is we doing?
Ran away in January 2024 and was returned home after police found her in Hollywood. Celeste wasn't a wild girl by any means, Eli says, and he never heard about any trouble at home, though law enforcement sources told us Rivas kept running away because of a troubled home. Ali says that he often saw Celeste come into his store to buy soda, chips, and gum. Police are still investigating Celeste's disappearance and her connection to David, the singer who owned the car in which Celeste's body was found. And we obtained a photo showing David less than a mile from Rivas's home in Lake Elsinore.
That's
and
the
then
same
they
place
recap
for sure.
on this post where her teacher told classmates a bunch of stuff about what he thought had gone on. So let's look at some of the comments related to this new footage that's come out and see what people are kind of thinking of it. I've got a few other Reddit posts where they talk about her and this footage coming out. People are saying, this poor little girl, when we are young, we think we have it all figured out. I put myself in her shoes. Like when I was in my teens,
They got a new update. I'm finna get into that one, but this shit crazy, boy. This shit getting crazier and crazier every single day that I wake up. Literally, bro. Every day I wake up is some new weird shit.
The investigation into the strange death of a teenage girl whose body was found in a car registered to singer David, it continues.
That's
And this
very
comes as the
strange,
musician just moved out of a property that was raided by police. The
is
young
so
girl's
strange.
remains were returned to her family, and with still no suspect, no person of interest, we ask, what exactly is going on right now?
I just thought about it, bro. They can't even have a funeral, bro. Her family can't even really have a real funeral. Like, her body was cut up, bro. They can't even, you feel me? They can't even have an open casket funeral and see they daughter or they sister for the last time, bro. That's fucked up, gang. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That shit is fucked up. Motherfuckers believe anything these people put out here. Okay, well, maybe you haven't been following, bro. I don't know. Maybe you haven't been following. Maybe you just don't know. But the person who just said they believe, trust me, bro, it's a lot of shit that you just can't get over. It's a lot of shit you just can't get over. I encourage you to just watch all the videos on it, bro. Watch all the videos, bro. And you'll see what I'm talking about.
Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
He looked like a fucking weirdo.
Okay, it's time to talk about the latest in the death of Celeste Rivas Hernandez, the teenage girl who was reportedly found dead in the trunk of a 2023 Tesla in a Los Angeles Hollywood tow yard, a car that was registered to 20-year-old musician David, D4VD, real name David Anthony Burke. By the way, we had a typo in our last episode. We said a Cybertruck. That was our mistake. It was actually a Tesla. By the way, if you don't know, D4VD, David, is a very big deal, okay? Aside from millions and millions of followers online, this is a performer who signed a record deal when he was, what, 17 years old? He was reportedly paid a $3 million advance with a potential $6 million payday in all. He's been on the Billboard Hot 100. He's opened for SZA. He sat front row at a Paris runway show. He has built.
So listen, y'all heard what he said? I see. This is a little shit I didn't know. All this little shit add up, bro. All this list add up.
A $3 million advance with a potential $6 million payday in all. He's been on the Billboard Hot 100. He's opened for SZA. He sat front row at a Paris runway show. He has billions of streams on Spotify. He really blew up on social media.
Somebody said he making money off this, and then somebody said no, he not. Yes, he is, bro. His streams is picked up. People listening to his songs. And all that shit is accumulating some type of money.
That's how he really became famous.
But y'all heard he said he got a $3 million advance when he was 17. I think the little crazy weird motherfucker been liking little girls. I think he been liking little girls. And when he turned 17, because remember, when he was 17, Celeste was 11. They about 5.5, 6 years apart. So when he was 17, she was 11. I think when he got that money, he was like, oh shit, I can be a real weirdo now. I always been a weirdo. I always liked little girls, but now I can act on it because I got a lot of money and nobody's gonna suspect nothing. And that's fucking weird.
But you put that to the side, what do we know right now? We know that Celeste's body was found
and they keep trying to tell me that this girl told them she was 19. Man, if y'all don't get y'all goofy ass on.
That this was a day after she reportedly would have turned 15 years old. While a cause of death has not been officially released by the LA County Medical Examiner's Office at the time of this recording, it has been reported that her remains were released back to her family. And talking about her remains, reports say that her body was apparently mutilated. And we know that she was found severely decomposed, left inside of this plastic bag in the car, which raises questions about how long she was in that state. It's also not entirely clear when she died, but it's awful. It's awful. And according to KTLA,
when he started talking to her, when he met her and started talking to her, she was 11, bro. She was 11. He was 17. It was around the same time where bro just said he got that money. I think he got that money and activated his weirdo. I think he got that money and it activated some weird shit.
The medical examiner has stated the cause and manner of death have been deferred, which means the deputy medical examiner completed an examination, but a cause of death has not been determined. The deputy medical examiner is requesting additional testing and or studies in order to make a determination. Due to the ongoing death investigation, the County of Los Angeles Department of Medical Examiner cannot disclose what testing and or studies were requested. Deferred cases can take a few months before a cause of death is determined. And what is so chilling,
they gonna need that cause of death to even charge anybody. But that's the crazy part about it, because her body was cut up. So it's like, I don't know, and I don't know how. Like, first of all, you have to be beyond sick for any of this shit. But it's just sicker and sicker and sicker for you to cut this little girl body up after you killed her. But it's going to be hard for them to figure out how she died because the body was cut up. So you don't know if she died from getting hit in the head first or if they cut her body up while she was still alive. You just don't know.
Lack of answers. There have been no arrests, as this investigation is reportedly
a cut up, decomposing body in your car, but you're not the main suspect. Interscope is definitely involved with covering that shit up. That's what I'm scared of, bro. I'm scared of him getting away with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he didn't kill her, but he for sure was a weirdo. So it's like when I hear about all this other weird shit, and I know for a fact you're a weirdo. I see videos of you with this little girl at 3 o'clock in the morning. I see videos and messages of you since this little girl was 11. I see this. So then when I see that, and then somebody tell me that the little girl was found dead, cut up in the back of your car, that's not somebody I'm going to be like, oh, hell no, he ain't do that. Once I found out he was a weirdo and he liked little girls and all this shit, I'm like, oh yeah, he sound like somebody that'll kill a motherfucker and cut their body up, don't he?
Being headed up by the Robbery Homicide Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. We know that her body was found in this Tesla after there were those at the yard who smelled a really bad, foul odor coming from the car after it was impounded. It was actually towed after it was abandoned for about 5 days in the Hollywood Hills. It was near a rental home where David was staying at. I mentioned there's no arrest, and by all accounts, David has not been listed as a suspect. He has not been arrested. He has not been formally accused of any wrongdoing. Reporting indicates he has been cooperative. In fact, no suspect or person of interest has been listed. He was on tour, by the way, across the country. He was about to go to Europe for some tour dates, but that has been canceled after Celeste's body was found. And here's something significant too. It has been reported that David has moved out of that multi-million-dollar 4-bedroom Hollywood Hills home that he was renting. The New York Post says, by the way, for $20,000 a month, that he broke his lease. And this comes after police had searched that home on September 17th. NBC reporting that law enforcement sources say police were looking for various things, including digital devices that may contain material potentially linking Celeste to the property. TMZ reporting that LAPD detectives left with a computer and several evidence bags. An LAPD spokesperson telling people several items of evidence were recovered and will be analyzed by detectives in the coming days. Investigators are following up on several leads. E! News reporting that law enforcement sources with knowledge of this case and investigation say that electronics and computers were removed. TMZ also reporting that they were looking for blood. More specifically, TMZ's Charles Latibaudiere told Ashley Banfield on News Nation, quote, they were checking drains to see if there's any blood evidence or blood or tissue that was in the drains there. So they did a scouring of this house looking for any evidence. Now, here on Sidebar, we talk a lot about emergencies, but you know what we don't talk about enough is how to prepare so you can face anything with confidence. And I will tell you,
we ain't listening to that shit. We trying to hear what's going on. You talking about some other shit.
But now I want to talk about Celeste. So reporting indicates that Celeste had been missing since last year, having grown up in Lake Elsinore, California. And if we assume that is where she disappeared from, then that is about 70 to 75 miles away from where her remains were found in that car. She had been reported missing at least 3 times last year, with the New York Post reporting she was last.
Another quote-unquote coincidence, she's from a place an hour and a half away. She was found in the same neighborhood, Hollywood, that she got found the first time she ran away. This time she was found dead, cut up in the back of a Tesla that was his car outside of his crib that he was renting. I don't know what the fuck they looking for.
Reported missing by her family in April of 2024. She apparently ran away 2 other times per TMZ, and then she disappears. She was in the 7th grade. She was a child. But again, not clear what she was doing before her death or what exactly her connection.
Nigga, when I was in school, we stopped talking to girls in 7th grade when we got to high school. This motherfucker was grown as hell, still talking to a girl in 7th grade. That is some sick brain, weird shit. Like, that is some over, bro.
Was to David. See, that part's interesting. In terms of her connection to David, that's strange. See, you have this former teacher at apparently Celeste's former school, Lakeland Village School, who told TMZ that she had met David on social media and believed that she ran away to Hollywood to be with the singer, but that police found her and sent her back. He apparently corroborated that he knows her by showing a picture of himself with her and said that she had been missing since he had been teaching her, that she was frequently not in class but really didn't know much about her private life. Those online believe that David and Celeste may have had a romantic relationship of some kind, but again, nothing has been officially confirmed by authorities or either Celeste's family or the singer's camp. However, on yesterday's TMZ Live, Harvey Levin said, we've spoken to people in the music business who've partied with David, hung out with David, and there seems to be a consensus that people believe that David and Celeste were boyfriend and girlfriend. TMZ's Charlie Neff commented that people in the industry believed Celeste was actually 19 years old, saying when the news came out that she was a 14-year-old child, they could not believe that because she also presented herself very maturely. They didn't really question it because of the places she was seen at. There have been reports that there is a leaked David song that potentially mentions Celeste, that there is a video of the 2 of them live streaming together months before she disappeared in 2024. And I will say people are looking into his past songs and performances for any clues. Like, for example, he brought a casket on stage during shows. And in his single Romantic Homicide from back in 2022, he said, I killed you and I didn't even regret it. Now, in a GoFundMe that has been set up on behalf of the Rivas Hernandez family, it says, as many of you know, Celeste Rivas Hernandez has been identified as the body found last week. She was a beloved daughter, sister, cousin, and friend. Her family is heartbroken and devastated.
And then you tell me that this motherfucker is bringing caskets? On the stage while he performing?
Stop it. Get some help.
Barely.
He said he liked gore. Do you know what the fuck that means? That means this man actually got off. His got hard from him sitting here watching people get killed and sliced and stabbed and bloody shit. He liked that type shit. And he admitted to liking it. He's one of those. He's one of those. I'm gonna let you know some shit that all this shit is teaching me that my kids ain't got no motherfucking privacy. I'm sorry. I'm all up in that phone. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, especially my daughters, nigga. Sorry. Ain't no personal life. Fuck that. This little girl, 13 years old, talking to a grown ass man on the damn internet, and he done convinced her to run away. Her birthday come, her mama daddy don't even know where the fuck she at. Man, I'm telling you.
By this tragic loss, any funds you're able to donate are greatly
you.
appreciated. Okay, so let me bring on criminal defense attorney William Corman, who is with us here in studio. Good to see you. A lot of people excited for you to come in. Everybody wants to meet you.
We don't want to hear all this bullshit. We want that nigga to get his ass locked up. That's what we want. We want his ass to get locked up. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I get people saying, oh, they want to gather as much evidence and all that little bullshit, and that's cool. But they can lock his ass up while they gathering the evidence. That's all I'm saying. Listen, it's enough. It's more than enough video evidence, pictures to prove that his ass was a weirdo for them to lock him up and hold him, until whatever they figure out type shit. Anyone see the video where he was on her bracelet? This sicko needs to get off the streets now. Yeah, he had on her bracelets. She got a tattoo of David on her her left ring finger. She had a little small like wedding ring. He used to say how he was gonna marry her and all type of weird ass shit, man. I don't know. They need to lock his ass. They locked YNW Melly up.
Wins when the family feels.
They had YNW Melly ass locked up for 14. I don't even know how many years. You hear me? They done had his ass locked the fuck up.
Really?
And they done had the mistrial. They still ain't found him guilty. They still got YNW Melly sitting in jail though. They ain't let his ass out. They need to do the same thing with this weird motherfucker.
Really bad news for Big U.
Big
He's
U
gonna
back
do
in
life
the news
in
with Big U.
prison.
Damn.
It's really out of his hands and out of his control at this point. We once thought the fans was Big U's biggest obstacle. Turned out we were wrong.
Breaking news just coming into our newsroom. 2 fugitives wanted by the FBI, including a longtime accused L.A. gang leader, now in custody tonight.
Let's get right to Mark Robles, who joins us now with new developments live in the newsroom. Mark?
Yeah, David and Ellen, good evening. We've been following this story throughout the day. Federal officers arrested more than a dozen members tied to the gang known as the Rollin' 60s Neighborhood Crips.
They got locked up by the feds? I didn't know that. FBI, open up!
Oh, its leader was on the run. Well, within the last 20 minutes, the FBI announcing that man, Eugene Henley Jr., a.k.a. Big U, is now in custody. We have just learned new details that Henley turned himself in. Earlier, Air 7 was overhead as some of the team
on racketeering and RICO charges. Bro was committing murders, allegedly, according to the feds. Bro was scamming the kids, allegedly, according to the feds. Bro was robbing and extorting local business owners, allegedly, according to the feds. Now, listen, man, when the feds come and get you on those charges, that's that serious, you cooked, okay?
You done for the most
part. But
Big
U is even more cooked. Come to find out, Flacco was right. I've been telling y'all, man, from the very beginning of my YouTube career, bro, you can't trust an LA dude more than you could throw him. You can't trust them. Okay, they're disloyal. They snakes. They rats. You can't trust the LA dude. Well, most of them, right? Some of them are good, right? Not all is rats. I won't go that far, but 95% of LA dudes are rats. Okay, they're snitches. They're disloyal. Big U, unfortunately, right, was leading a crew of LA dudes. Come to find out, that crew, most of them, right, they snitching on him.
Good.
So, according to Whack 100, right? Now, listen, man, Whack 100 and Big U
get his ass snitched on.
had problems in the past. But this is where you know Big U is really desperate at this point. Because Big U is calling upon Whack 100 for help.
Now, I want y'all to remember, for everybody that's keeping score, do your homework on Big U's age. Big U is a 60-year-old fucking man. Still gangbanging and cripping and killing niggas on the weekend and robbing weed shops and shit. 60-something years old. This nigga is a granddaddy. He's a granddaddy.
Bruh.
Stop it. Because Big U looked around him and he seen he don't got nowhere else to go, man. Because everybody he trusted turned out to be a rat.
I get a call today.
The granddaddy
Big U sent a call to me, right? 3 things. They say, Whack, Big U say on 60 Crip, you 600 ain't nowhere, none of his paperwork. They ain't never questioned you. You ain't got nothing to do with nothing. He gonna clear that up. That's cool. I don't need him to clear it up because he know it wasn't there. 2, he said, I'd already tripped on Due Sims before I got locked up, so that can't speak for me. 3, I need your help because 75 6 soldiers in my paperwork telling on me. See, this would come with running the hood and outside at the park.
This is why being a gangbanger is probably literally the stupidest thing anybody can do.
God.
Okay?
No cap.
Stupidest thing. Yo, if you're a gangbanger, you are literally, I think you should qualify for mental retardation. Okay? You should get a check every month, man. Why would anyone subject themselves to this? You would have a hard time getting 75 dudes to show up, right, to pay for your funeral. You would have a hard time getting 75 dudes to show up at your baby shower. You would have a hard time getting 75 gangbangers to run you a check to pay for the rent this month if you a little short. You would have a tough time getting 75 gangbangers to put money on your books if you get locked up for putting work in the hood. You would have a tough time getting 75 gangbangers to help you pay for your baby prom. You would have a tough time getting 75 gangbangers to pay for your kids' college. You would have a tough time getting 75 gangbangers who won't F your bid when you go to jail. You would have a tough time getting 75 gangbangers who won't try to get at your daughter when you go to jail. But I can almost guarantee you what you won't have a tough time finding.
75 niggas.
75 gangbangers who will rat you out on a dime.
Yeah.
So they don't have to go to prison. Oh,
and I don't know why people think, I think it's delusional to think that you gonna go commit a crime with a motherfucker. He get locked up. You don't. Or let's just say both of y'all get locked up. Let's say you did more than he did. You gotta be delusional to think that he finna sit in prison for the rest of his life just to be loyal to you. That does not make any logical sense. This nigga is not sitting in prison from 30 all the way to he 80 some years old till he dies. He not sitting in prison for your monkey ass, bro. And all he gotta do is tell him what you did. He can get out in 4 years. Have you lost your rabbit? That's why I tell y'all the streets dead, folks.
So if it's easy to find disloyalty among your crew, then it is to find real ones, then why would you even subject yourself to being around those musty niggas? Oh. I don't understand it at all. Big U made himself a leader of the Rolling 60s. Now, I know some Rolling 60s, all right? I love it. You know, I like him. Brick Baby is my homie. He's Rolling 60s. He's strong. He's a real one. Right? Seti Nash, he a real one. Right? I know some Rolling 60 members. They're not all bad. But the literal slogan of Rolling 60s is, you not a real 60 until you kill a 60. You not a real 6L until you kill a 6L. That's not necessarily where I'm looking for unwavering, dying loyalty from. Is
that y'all marketing pitch? What the fuck? You not a real 60 member until you kill another 60 member. Well, nigga, why would I sign up for that club over there?
Get my drift. Big U apparently was expecting unwavering loyalty from his group. All right, and come to find out, it was nowhere to be found. 75 people is signing up to send you to jail for life. If this is true, Big U either have snaked, extorted, effed over more people than we know.
75 people is a lot.
Or else, Big U's crew of guys, again, not all rolling 60s, but Big U crew of guys is
LL2,
probably the
what's the
most
word?
disloyal group of niggas I think I'd have never seen, bro.
Test, what's the word?
5 to 10, maybe 20 out of the crew, cool. But 75? Nah, son. That's
75 niggas snitching on your monkey ass. That mean you was bogus as hell. That mean you ain't had no friends in this shit. 75 niggas. I don't even think it's 75 niggas on the case. 75 niggas that signed up to snitch on your monkey ass.
Nah, bro.
And you
that's
60?
Now, Wack 100 says that he heard this. Well, he heard this from someone who spoke to Big U directly. Now, you're probably wondering, why is Big U called Wack 100? Well, that's because Big U needs Wack 100 help to disseminate the information.
See, Wack ain't finna let a dummy make me a dummy. He got 75 6-0s in his paperwork.
Damn.
Telling on him.
75.
How many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
So
13,
you know
14,
he
15, 16,
need my
17, 18, 19, 20,
assistance.
21,
You know what he
22,
want me
23,
to do.
Would be the lawyer?
Expose.
I'm not saying Big U is Albert Einstein here. I'm not saying Big U is supposed to be the super intelligent PhD
I don't even know
holder, right?
75
and quite
niggas,
frankly,
bro. Like, I'm sitting there thinking, like, I don't even know 75. Like, I can't name 75 people, bro, that I know. Like, bro, grave, nigga. Maybe that I met, went to school with, shit. Like, I can't name 75 niggas, bro. Can you name 75 niggas that you know, that know your name, that know where you live, that know what you drive? Can you name 75 niggas? Where y'all getting all these niggas?
again, I like Big U. I got no problems with Big U. But I don't consider Big U a smart guy.
Damn.
I mean, Big U was doing crimes with dudes from LA. If you do crimes with anybody from LA, you're automatically a dummy in my book. Right? Because first off, man, I wouldn't trust an LA dude further than I can.
Y'all don't know 75 niggas. Neither do I, bro.
Can throw them, and you can't throw them, okay?
I don't.
Right? Most of them are 300-pound gangbangers who wear size 32 Amiris, bro. All right, they squeezing in it. They fat, they funky, they musty, right? Don't got nothing going on, right? I wouldn't trust them, okay?
Funky
I'm
or
fat,
musty?
but I'm not funky or musty.
Flacco said, I'm fat, but I ain't funky, I ain't musty.
All right, so I wouldn't trust no fat, funky, musty gangbanger. First off, man, how you fat, funky, and musty, and you at war every day, bruh? I ain't never seen no fat soldier. Not in the Army, not in the military, right? Not in the Navy.
Oh, my God.
But somehow the streets of LA is filled with fat, funky, musty gangbangers, right? So, yeah, that's the first thing. But, yeah, yo, they're disloyal people. So you doing crimes with them in the first place, I automatically think you're stupid, right? Because why would you ever do a crime with a LA dude? Yo, LA to me may very well be replacing Atlanta as the home of the rats. I'll be real. LA might just be the new home of the rats if we're not careful.
Oh shit, that was funny as hell.
So when you do crimes with them, you're
Y'all gotta
automatically
stop it,
stupid
bro.
in my book.
Y'all
But
gotta stop
this right here.
Flacco said, I'm fat, but I ain't musty and I ain't funky. Damn, is that two different things now, folks? You can be funky and musty? That's crazy. If you both at the same time, you need to take your motherfucking ass to the doctor. If you funky and musty at the same time, you diabolically funky and stinky? Ooh, I know you smell like ass.
You was even dumber than I thought. You are facing a RICO, and you think it's wise to call your arch nemesis or to send a message through someone to someone who you have berated, to someone that you have gone after, to someone that you have caused a lot of chaos in his life through lies,
because
or other things.
Whack 100 DJ, you was ops. So fuck you calling him for trying to talk about some help me please, they snitching on me.
Through beef, through war. Y'all been at war for about a year or two.
I don't give a damn, nigga.
You think it's wise to tell that person, hey, Wack, could you put this message out there and reveal these people?
Damn.
Hey, Wack, could you put this message out?
Damn, Flacco, you got some little shit in the background, Flacco? Damn, Flacco. What the fuck you got going on, Flacco? Flacco pimping since been pimping.
Out there and reveal these people is telling on me.
I just peeped.
One,
Flacco
that's
got
witness
some shit
intimidation.
in the crib.
Two, Wack ain't dumb enough to do your bidding, right? Like, yo, you think Wack is gonna say, "Oh yeah, listen, yeah, after going to war with Big U for about 2 or 3 years, yeah, let me put out the names of the people ratting on Big U, and essentially participate in witness intimidation on behalf of Big U." It's Wack ain't going for it. Wack is not gonna fall for it at all.
Right.
But Big U even being in a position where he's telling people to put out the names of the witnesses, that's witness intimidation.
Right, dumbass.
And if he would tell Wack 100 or tell someone to ask Wack to do it, then he's asking other people to do it. And if he's on them phones asking multiple people to expose these rats, that means the feds done got record of Big U asking people to engage in witness intimidation.
Like, nigga, you 60-something years old. If you don't understand that this is not making shit better for you, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Bro, grade. You getting snitched on regardless. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It's 75 people that sign up to snitch on your monkey ass. So even if you was gonna go kill the witnesses and shit, you not killing 75 people, folks. I promise you that. You cooked, bro. Just go ahead, sit your ass on the pot and get cooked well done, folks. Just get cooked. You 60. You done lived your life, bro. It's over with. You wanted the gang bang. This is what it. Ain't it always crazy how motherfuckers be wanting? They want a gang bang. They so 6-0. They so crip. They so gang. They so hood. They so. And then as soon as they go to jail, now niggas want to find every way to get out. No, this is where you prove who you really are. This is where you earn your stripes at. This is when you really sit down and go through the gang shit. This is when you really a crip right here. Go to jail, folks. Take your monkey ass to jail.
It's not going to play out well for Big U at all, man.
Been the block.
I seen on the internet you said they said you reached out to you today.
Now he Kitty Kingpin.
Yeah.
And he tore the visiting room up last week.
Is that right? With who?
No, his attorney came and seen him and showed him some new shit. You know how that go.
Oh, he went ham.
Yeah, because it was somebody real close that flipped on him, but
broke his heart.
Yeah. You know how that go. And but
and that's weird too, cause you pretty much already proved that you killed your son's best friend. So I hate when motherfuckers be like, you can't be disloyal and then expect loyal. That is just not how that shit work, bro. It's just not.
He said, I ain't gonna front. Nothing in my case got nothing to do with the internet. You know, they've been on it since 2011.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
They've been on since 2011, so I can see some superseding shit coming because now you got to factor in Atlanta.
Right.
2011?
At that point, right? Yeah. So he says, I can't front. It ain't no mention of the internet in my shit.
Right.
Ain't no mention of the Wack 600, Eddie, none of that shit. He said, but it's 75 rolling 60s. So far telling on him, right? So
is it anybody up high?
No, he's sending it out here because he want to get it to Eddie Boy. He know if he get it to Eddie Boy, he know Eddie Boy gonna bring it to us, right?
Right.
But here go the thing. He's over there calling Eddie Boy, telling Eddie Boy Bro, don't release them names. They're gonna have the hood looking bad. See, this is why the streets is dead.
The streets
Big
dead,
U has
bro.
only been
You
in
and
jail
Whack
for,
Honey,
what, 6
Whack
months?
saying it.
And the streets already forgot about it. Which is why, bro, if you got a homie who was prone to say cuz or blood, throw him away, bro. All right, get rid of him, okay? That might is going to betray you one day. Listen, Big U was the Don Dada, right? Big U was the Don Chief, was the head nigga in charge. And they all sworn loyalty to Big U when he was out. Big U been in jail for 6 months, and they already forgot about him, bro.
Yeah.
They found out that 75 people is ratting on Big U. And their first reaction is, hey, cuz, don't put out that list, cuz. It'll make the hood look bad, cuz. Huh? They ratting on y'all Lord and Savior. Ain't y'all supposed to be slaughtered?
Right.
Ain't y'all supposed to be double glocked up with the chucks on?
You would think so,
up?
right? Wait, do Flacco got 2 girls in the crib at the same time? Or is that a dog?
Ain't on y'all Lord and Savior. Ain't y'all supposed to be slaughtered?
Oh, that's a girl.
Ain't y'all supposed to be double glocked up with the chucks on? Double glocks up? Dick chucks? With the blue bandana on? With the ski mask over the bandana? In the whip in that 2001 Camry? Trying to find whoever snitching on Big U? Ain't that what's supposed to happen?
Oh, shit.
Ain't the last words the rat's supposed to hear is, hey, what you want, cuz? Ain't you supposed to be sliding for Big U, cuz?
Yeah, that's what they say, folks.
They forgot about Big U. It's only been 6 months. He's only been locked up for 6 months, and the streets that he dedicated his life to done forgot about him in 6 months. And if you think about hopping in the streets, you have a mental retardation diagnosis, bro. I would have diagnosed to you, bro. This man gave his life to the streets, gave his life to that neighborhood, gave his life to that block, man. 6 months in prison, they choosing the rats over him, man. Man, cuz we can't lose 75 homies, cuz. Man, shit, man. Listen, man, homies gotta do what they gotta do, man. Man, I know it's wrong, cuz, but man, at the end of the day, man, I can't tell another man how to run his life, cuz. Man, boy, they shiesty, man. They is shiesty,
This nigga is trolling, bro.
Boy, you can't trust an LA dude further you can throw him, man. These LA, man, boy, these LA niggas, man.
Yeah. They willing to just look, don't talk about it, because we don't get them niggas out of there. Just don't say nothing, because how it's going to have the hood looking.
Like, man, you know what? I'm going to just
You get what I'm telling you?
A lot of hoods is doing that because coming home bogus.
A lot of niggas is coming home. That's why they talking this 50-50 yard shit. Man, it's 7 out of 10 rolling for them yards.
Yeah, that's
right.
a fact.
But where it's gonna get dangerous at is if he make the decision to get out, because he know about every cold case from 84 to 2025.
True.
Yeah, he can dig up some grave.
Now, if I was Big U, I start super snitching. I snitch on everybody. Y'all heard what he said? He know about bodies from the 80s, nigga. I'll be like, all right, look, y'all run the Popeyes. Give me the popcorn shrimp. You feel me? Give me 2-3 orders of popcorn shrimp. Nigga, give me the red beans and rice and give me a chicken sandwich. I'm gonna let y'all know everything. And a large Sprite. Nigga, I'm finna let y'all know everything. Y'all need to know. Y'all wanna know. Y'all ready? Everybody get ready. Y'all ready? Moo killed Poo Poo in 95. Ray Ray killed the other Ray Ray in 96. He tried to get me to kill him, but I ain't want to do it, so he killed him the next day. I start snitching on every motherfucking body. See, that's what it is, folks, because when you get locked up, you really in a race. You in a race to snitch. Who gonna snitch on who first? You think I'm finna be loyal to 75 motherfuckers snitching on me? You think I'm finna go in here and keep it real? Have you fucking lost your rabbit ass mind, sir? Y'all tripping. Y'all done fuck with the wrong one. You hear me? Boy, I'm about to snitch on everybody. Everybody. is getting their ass snitched the fuck on by Mula himself. Y'all better not, any of one of y'all 700 people in this chat, y'all better not ever do no crime with me. I'm gonna let you know something right now, cause I'm be in my cell like, let me go ahead and tell these motherfuckers before he can tell me. You feel? Let me go ahead and snitch before I get snitched on. Y'all tripping. Big U, if you want some Maco advice, folks, start singing. Yeah, you gonna come home, motherfucker gonna say you fake and all that, but nigga, you 60 years old, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You a granddaddy. Go raise your grandkids. Ain't nobody, your grandkids don't give a fuck. I promise you.
He be 59 years old. So does he say, does he do like Jimmy Henchman? Get down and then go take a shower and just go to Muslim shit? That's what Jimmy did.
Yeah, but even if he went, I mean, he wouldn't be able to hide under the Nation of Islam.
Bullshit. That's what Jimmy doing right now. I talked to Prince, nigga, Supreme, Prince from the Supreme team.
I met Big U a couple times, and each time, Big U was always cordial with me, always shook my hand with respect, right? He ain't smelled musty. He smelled, a little nice. Pause. Okay, Big U gave me advice. We chopped it up.
Nice.
I've seen Big U probably about 5 or 6 times. And each time, he always made time to speak to me. So I have no gripe against Big U. I'm going to give Big U some big advice right now, bro. Big U, big homie.
Big homie.
Big homie, cuz.
Big homie, cuz.
Ride on them before they ride on you, man. All right? If 75 is telling on you, bro, you got to walk to that Fed interrogation room, man. All right? Ask them for some Popeyes. Ask them for some fruit punch.
Me and Flacco be right here too much, folks. It's like we brothers from another mother, folks. I'm telling you right now. It's like we be here, folks. I'm trying to give folks the best advice in the world. Get your ass and call them Popo. Say, Popo, come get me from my cell, Mr. Popo, sir. Please, Mr. Popo. Please, I gotta tell you everything I need to know, Mr. Popo. And tell them what Mr. Popo want to know.
Because nobody feels bad about telling with the fruit punch in front of them and the spicy 4-piece meal. A spicy 4-piece meal and the fruit punch.
Don't forget the popcorn shrimp and the red beans and rice.
Will make you forget about the 40 years of gangsterism in you, bro. All right? It will give you amnesia as you tell. Tell them folks about every murder committed in the rolling 60s.
Everyone.
From 1987 to 2005.
Let them know.
Okay? Make it worth their time. Convert to Islam and come out. They won't touch you. All right? Because rats don't get touched. Rats are the toughest people in the streets. And big homie, by the time you get out in 10 years, if you do tell, maybe in 5, if you do tell tremendously or impeccably, by the time you get out, LA would overcome Atlanta as the rat capital. By the time you get out, 90% of the streets will be rats. So who's gonna go against you? They will have bigger problems to go against. But if you trying to hold it down and you got 75 of your homies telling, no. You will be dumber than I think, man. All right? Walk into that interrogation room and order the 4-piece and spicy.
I'm telling you.
All right?
Give me a cigarette, nigga. You in LA, you really can get a blunt. You in LA, it's legal out there. Do your homework on it's legal. Do your homework on it's legal in LA. Ask you for a good doink. Tell your ass go right to the dispensary. Get them some. But make sure you roll it up in grab a leaf, because if you ain't smoking no grab a leaf, nigga, you ain't smoking.
Extra crispy.
Crazy, man.
Order the fruit punch. Extra red. Extra fruity.
And
tell them folks everything they need to know, man. All right? Because, hey, man. Hey. If they want to shame you, man, look them dead in their eyes and say, Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Assalamu alaikum. Right? Forgives all the snitching, man. Come on, man. You right? Who gonna hold it against you, man?
Nobody.
Right?
You 58 years old,
pie in one hand
nigga 60,
and then Assalamu alaikum in the other. Hey, man.
Now, we gotta talk about Flacco, because Flacco got some shit going on at this crib, folks. We done seen one girl back here playing with the charger, and then I peep there's another girl on the couch. Like, damn, Flacco, you just got, what the fuck, bro? You just got it all out there like that? You just turned your Cat Williams, Bishop Magic, Don Juan, Pimp Flacco out here, folks. You just pimping it up, folks. He trying to act like we ain't see what we saw when we seen it. Oh no, this the same. Oh, this the same whoop.
One after other one that's winning. And it's
That's the same whoop.
You
That's the same whoop, Flacco. Okay, Flacco.
right.
That's the same. So you just kicking it. You just kicking it with Bay now. That's the same whoop. I see how you. So you whooping. You okay? But okay. You know what I'm saying? Let Flacco do his thug easy, man. Shit, boy. Let Flacco do his thug easy. David's mother spotted at the gun store. Damn. Shit. I ain't gonna lie. See, y'all know how they be saying like, you can't never snitch on, like how they was dragging Queso dad, like, oh, you snitched on your son, we'll do this, what we do with that. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. If I was David daddy or David mama, I would have been all on the news like, boy, my son a weirdo. I ain't raised his weird ass like that. Y'all need to go lock his weird ass up. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? What would you do? If you found out your 20-year-old son was talking to a 13-year-old little girl, you know damn well you ain't raised this person to do this weird ass shit. If I found out my son a weirdo, bro, it's some things where like, nigga, you ain't my son no more, bro. I'm sorry. I love you. I wish the best for you. But I ain't raising no motherfucking weirdos, bro. I'm sorry. I'll be all of the news like, man, his ass a weirdo. The police need to lock his ass up. He bogus. Now. Trapmore Ross has been on his shit, and for real though. Like, it's a new update every goddamn 5, 22 seconds and 17 minutes. Shit. See, look, they said he made $700,000 since the body was found, bro. The body was found, nigga, almost 3 weeks ago. Not even 3 weeks yet, bro. He made 700 racks just off streams and views and all that shit. Crazy. Y'all want to watch Y'all want to get into this one, though? Fuck it.
Blame on her family. All right, so I've got another update on the David situation.
Another one, DJ Khaled. Another one.
So there's been an article posted in the Daily Mail that appears to be kind of tracking some of the movements of David's actual mother. We've heard a lot of analysis, a lot of speculation, a lot of hate for Celeste's family. People are pointing the finger and trying to put blame on her family, saying they should have looked out for her more. Now, I don't really condone that point of view.
Right.
But I feel like there's been a lot of unanswered questions as far as David's family. What are David's family doing? What did they know about what was going on? What was their opinion on his career? As we discussed in the last video, it has been alleged that David's manager actually knew about what was going on with Celeste, and Celeste's family had actually contacted the manager directly in 2024 to basically say to him, we know what's going on. We know our daughter is with David.
What the hell?
Here's the missing poster. She is a missing minor. We want her back. And then she mysteriously resurfaced in Lake Elsinore 24 hours after that. So,
so that's enough proof. This is enough proof to lock this nigga ass up. What is we doing? What are we doing?
Ladies and gentlemen.
What are we doing?
We got him.
Finish him.
Gotcha, bitch.
What is we doing? Did you hear what the hell they just said, bro? They said Celeste's parents knew that she was with David, told the manager that we know, here's the missing persons poster, and she miraculously came back home the next day.
There's clearly a lot of things going on behind the scenes. A lot of people knew what was going on. A lot of people clearly knew more than they're letting on. But now there's been a crazy Daily Mail article where it's basically saying that everybody's trying to track everybody's family. They're tracking David's family. They're trying to see what's going on. And David's mother has actually surfaced armed with a gun. Apparently, she's gone to a gun store. I don't know if she's in fear of her life. I don't know if she's just a regular gun enthusiast. I don't know what's going on with this, but I feel like this is a very interesting update, and it really says a lot about how the family's mindset is at the moment. So this is a male exclusive. David's mother goes to a gun store as world asks why there's still been no arrest over girl's body dumped in his Tesla.
I ain't gonna lie, her ass better should have been. That would have been my boy. I'm not even gonna speak that shit into existence. But, nigga.
So the article goes on to say the mother of an embattled singer, David, has been spotted shopping at a Texas porn and gun store. In Texas? Her first public sighting since the dismembered remains of a missing teenage girl were found abandoned in her son's Tesla.
She lived in Texas.
Colleen Roberts Burke, age 49, was seen in images exclusively obtained by the Daily Mail, leaving Tomball Pawn and Jewelry near Houston on Thursday afternoon, clutching an instruction manual for an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle.
She went
black
big boy
tracksuit
too.
bottoms and a grey t-shirt with the words "Send Nudes" emblazoned across her chest. What the hell?
Wait,
the mother of three.
Wait, what?
Shirt with the words "Send."
Wearing a black tracksuit, bottoms, and a gray t-shirt with the word "Send Nudes" embezzled across her chest. The mom of three was
And nudes emblazoned across her chest. What the hell? The mother of three was photographed glaring at her phone as she walked away from the store. She seemed to be chaperoned by a large bearded man in a white t-shirt.
That's the same man that was the fucking... Bro, that's the same dude that was standing outside David's crib when he was moving out, folks. That's the same dude. Now, I don't know about y'all, but nigga, it sounded to me like the whole family weird. This is a 50-year-old grown-ass woman buying a gun in Houston with a shirt that say "Send Nudes" on it. 49-year-old woman talking about "Send Nudes." The apple don't fall too far from the tree. Bitch, you weird. Your son weird. Y'all all probably fucking weird. Weird family. Do your homework on the weirdos.
In another
y'all
shot,
is the family that... everybody on the block tell their kids to stay away from y'all.
Moments later, Burke was seen outside the shop pacing with a cell phone pressed to her ear as she leaned against a stone pillar, her expression tense with a hand placed on her hip. It's not clear what, if anything, she purchased inside the store, and she's not responded to the Daily Mail's request for comments. The exclusive images mark the first sighting of David's mother since her son became the focus of a murder probe in Los Angeles following the September 8th discovery of missing teen Celeste Rivas' remains. So that's her, apparently with a very big, serious-looking security guard right there, and literally clutching an instruction manual for an AR-15. That's quite
probably
ominous.
got a little pew-pew in that
spooky,
bag.
Really. They've zoomed in, and it really is. Really is what they say it is, man. It's an instruction manual for a rifle. For a and it really is. Really is what they say it is, man. It's an instruction manual for a rifle, for a Deltone AR-15, and she really is wearing a shirt that says "Send Nudes," and then it's got some noodles there. That is kind of funny. That's the sort of shirt that we would expect someone like David to wear. So she was seen outside the shop moments later with a cell phone pressed against her ear. So the article basically goes on to just kind of explain, a lot of the backstory that we've already.
I'm not really believing that she didn't know nothing about her son being a weirdo. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. If it's proven that Celeste's parents knew that David was her boyfriend, and she told the manager, I wouldn't be surprised if the mama knew too, bro, and the mama just wasn't saying nothing. Because a lot of mamas wouldn't say nothing. Because her son making millions. So her son probably paying the bills. Son probably sending some bread every now and then. Son might got her a new car. And if he don't got it yet, he could get it. So a lot of mamas ain't gonna say shit. Because if they say shit, they worried that the money gonna stop. And that's weird.
About, David, the brother. It's got a little bit of backstory about his own family history as well. It says, in previous interviews, David has spoken of how his mother was instrumental in kickstarting his music career. He was born in Queens, New York, but later moved with his family to Houston,
where he
was raised and homeschooled in a deeply religious house.
Yeah, that we start to understand it now. Yeah, we starting to understand it. deeply religious household, homeschooled. I'm not saying a lot of people get homeschooled and they be regular people, but it'd be a lot of weirdos, nigga. It'd be a lot of weird ass niggas, man. I'm telling y'all.
Household. An avid gamer growing up, David would frequently upload video montages of himself playing Fortnite to YouTube, but his videos would routinely be taken down by the platform for musical copyright violations. Burke encouraged her son to start making his own music for the clips, and he later begun recording songs in his younger sister's closet using apps on his phone. And they're saying she was glaring at her phone. It kind of is a bit of a glare.
Look at her
I'm not
face.
gonna lie.
She like,
Big security looking over her. Definitely would be a heightened security situation for this family.
man, y'all need some real security. Y'all gotta stop hiring fat niggas with a white t-shirt on. Like, this nigga is not doing nothing. This man got gray hair in his beard and he big as hell with a white t-shirt on. What is he finna do? What is he finna do? This nigga can't even run.
But she is arming herself, and the security's got the little pouch there. He could be very well armed himself too, so definitely not somebody to play with. This is Tombow Pawn and Jewelry. It has a wide selection of firearms according to its website. Apparently the store is just a 40-minute drive from her home in Hempstead.
Damn, they know where she lives too?
It goes on to just tout more of his career. And he actually revealed in a previous interview with Zach Sang that his mother hated romantic homicide because of the violent themes. It was cool. She hated it. I played it for her in the car. She was like, David, this song is too violent. You're talking about killing people in your music. No, not my son, he shared. That's crazy. Public records list Burke's previous...
You didn't think nothing was weird?
...employers as banks and mortgage brokers, though she's listed as an employee of a number of LLCs, including David Entertainment. David has two younger siblings, and he hasn't spoken publicly about his father. And there's more images here of the masked men that were helping clear out David's house there. Two masked men were caught on video pacing outside the Hollywood Hills rental home that he was vacating with their faces covered. And that looks like a professional camera. I don't know if they're documenting this. That's a camera that's on a tripod that looks like it's being used. So I don't know if he's filming the whole journey out of the house, if he's vlogging, this looks like from a professional documentary. I don't know if that's his own camera or if that is actually somebody's hired to film this whole thing as it's played out.
Yeah,
two
that's
imposing
weird.
Figures appeared to be part of a private security detail standing guard as the removal took place. And the Daily Mail obtained exclusive photographs showing moving crews clearing Burke and his manager's belongings from the home on Wednesday.
Y'all crazy as hell. I would not go in that motherfucking
man,
crib,
they're really
boy. Faux now. Ain't no, you couldn't pay me to go up in that damn crib, boy.
Into his family,
Look at
they're
this
looking
weird
into his
ass man.
manager. That's his manager, Josh Marshall.
This is manager. Manager's a fucking weirdo
man,
too. Your manager is verified that you knew that this nigga was talking to 13-year-old little girls and you ain't tell nobody nothing. You ain't called the police and then you got a ring on your finger talking about some you married nigga, probably got kids. Fucking weirdo. All y'all failed that little girl, bro. There's no way in hell. I don't give a damn what I'm doing. Manager, YouTube, promo, video, a feature song. If I find out whoever I'm kicking it around, talk to 13-year-old little girls, bro, I'm damn near gonna beat your ass, gang. Like, we just gonna have to fight, like, just for no reason, folks. Just because I found that out, gang. I ain't gonna lie, like, it ain't no other reason for this fight, but just the fact that you a weirdo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just the fact that you fucking weird and you talking to little girls and you kicking it around me. And you think I'm finna be kicking it around you, nigga, and motherfuckers finna think that I'm doing the same type of shit you doing? Cause, man, no.
Looking into his family, they're looking into his manager. That's his manager, Josh Marshall, that was also on the lease.
Manager
of the
a
home.
weirdo too.
More boxes of belongings and furniture were being seen carried out of the home. No doubt he is actually going to be moving to a secure location because everyone knows where the home is now. And as I'm going to cover in another video, people are still scoping out the house. They're searching the bushes outside the house, and Redditors have actually found stuff outside the house that they've now sent to the police. I'm going to cover that in a later video. But yeah, it is actually very wild. Okay, it says a week earlier, the home had been raided by the LAPD homicide unit searching for traces of blood and other evidence linked to Rivas's disappearance. But the department hasn't shared what they found yet. But they've stated multiple items of evidence were recovered for analysis. Okay, and then they're just recapping all of the information about the home, about the guy that leased it, and some of these other pictures. It's a very comprehensive article that kind of goes into the whole situation. Apparently, a former Department of Justice prosecutor actually told the Daily Mail the case against David is staggering, and he is shocked an arrest hasn't already been made.
Shit,
Whenever
me
they find
too.
a
What they say, a former Department of Justice prosecutor?
in your car, that's not good. That's an understatement. And when it's been dismembered, it's even worse. And that's without considering everything else we've already heard in this case. It's just so shocking to me that nobody has been arrested yet, but I expect that to change within days.
I hope so, bro. But I'm saying, if that's my daughter, y'all at least finna lock this nigga up. And y'all, he might bail out, but y'all, he need to bail out with an ankle monitor on. That's all I'm saying. Like, I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying, throw him in jail, lock away the key right now. Like, obviously, I know you got to go through trial and all that shit. But at the very least, bro, he should be locked up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They said why the parents didn't step up. They just let David take her away. Man, I don't know what they did, bro. I can't tell you. You feel me? They did say that the parents contacted the manager and said, hey, we know that our daughter is with your client and she's 13 and this, that, the third and all that little shit. And she came back home, but she ran away again. But you feel me? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know what they did, but nigga, I know for sure, nigga, I wouldn't be able to sleep, nigga. I would have been homeless before I let this grown-ass man take my daughter and do whatever he want to do with her. I promise you that, nigga. Like, on bro grave, I would have been getting pictures. I would have been sending this shit to the police, the FBI. I'd have been on YouTube talking about it. I would have been exposed them. On phone them, I would have been exposed them. I would have spent all the money I could spend. I would have sent it all to all the bloggers and shit to run the story. Like, I would have been exposed. If I'm the parents, I would have been exposed them. I would have been found her. I would have been at all this nigga shows, bro grave. I don't give a fuck what's going on. We finna pack this car up. I'm at every show, nigga. I promise I'm gonna be out this bitch at every show with a picture of you and my daughter in the front row like these. David's a weirdo. He talking to my 13-year-old daughter. She on the run. I don't know where she at. We looking for her. If you see her face, let us know. Like, you feel me? I would have been going crazy, nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Just a matter of time. And people are reacting to this news of David's mother being caught either purchasing or pawning a gun on Reddit. Okay, people are saying, I'll just leave this here. And it's the same information from that article. Now, this says, disclaimer, in no way does this sub encourage anyone to harass, stalk, or attempt to contact David's family through any form, including but not limited to phone calls, social media, and in-person contact. Please do not share any personal info of family, including but not limited to addresses and phone numbers. And I agree with that. I don't think the family should be punished, should be harassed. I mean, David's mother, she didn't really ask to be dragged into this whole thing either, unfortunately. And it just seems like whatever David had going on is really impacting the people around him, but that is not their fault. This says, to be honest, I don't blame her. Probably getting a lot of death threats.
Hell
Me
yeah.
neither. But I just hope this is not another Brian Landry situation. Okay. Now, I agree. She should be able to go out. She's not guilty just because her son is a creep. That being said, the shirt is a bit tasteless in my opinion.
Ain't that weird?
People saying, I think it's mostly a play on noodles. Most of those shirts have noodles on them. It's in public, but she's probably just running errands, super stressed with everything going on. I can't imagine finding out that I had a kid who did all of that and then being photographed in public, having my life threatened. I'd look like a mess for sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel you.
People saying this is the first time I've seen his parents really mentioned in any significant way. I tried Googling them just to see if anyone was covering the angle of David before he was David. Like, what kind of student was he or friends did he have before homeschooling? Were there any signs of errant behavior? I was curious about his family life and what his parents did for a living, etc.
Man, he act like one of them weird ass niggas. He act like Jeffrey Dahmer, bro. Y'all seen that Jeffrey Dahmer shit? How Jeffrey Dahmer was like cutting up animals and shit way when he was a kid, way before he started being a weirdo. Like, nigga.
I couldn't even track down his parents' names. Apparently there's a short documentary on YouTube by Spotify which features that kind of stuff about him. And people are questioning the shirt, saying, given how weirdos act, I think I would do the same if I was her. No doubt misguided idiots have been sending death threats. Okay. People saying, send nudes at that big age tells me why her son is so weird. And people saying, let's remember to leave both families alone. We have no idea how much, if anything, they knew about Celeste or her whereabouts. People are saying she has kids, she got to protect her family. Then people clapping back saying she didn't protect Celeste, but I guess it's not too late to be a mother. And people are saying, if you have kids yourself, you'd know you can't control everything they do. You'd assume that she was in on the entire situation. I understand being upset at the situation, but direct it to the right person. People are saying the shirt is tone deaf. Okay, his dad is Dawood Burke. This isn't doxing. It's from the mini documentary about his family and home life. He's also on LinkedIn. He's a litigation support manager, not quite an attorney, as some people have said. People are saying, let's hope she isn't buying it for David, since he's not even of the age to buy one. He really shouldn't be allowed to own guns at this point. I highly doubt it's for him, and if it is, yikes. There's no way a mother would do that. Do what? At first, I thought it meant she was purchasing an exit ticket for David, but with it being an AR-15, it's obviously for self-defense. People saying maybe she pawned a gun. They usually don't need the manual, so it makes sense if that's all she walked out with. If she sold it, I can imagine the mother is always getting so much hate and death threats. We should leave her out of this. People are saying they would buy a gun too. People are crazy. They're even more of a target for crazies being black in Texas. We're living in unstable times or civil unrest. People are frothing at the mouth to hold PDFs accountable on the national level. They definitely need protection. That said, imagine being his parents, going from being proud of his success to this, or maybe they're part of the problem. Who knows? And so that was from the Celeste subreddit, but it's also been posted in the David 2 subreddit. Same thing, the same article from the Daily Mail has been posted. People are saying she's probably getting threats and feels unsafe. As far as we know, she knew nothing about them or what happened. As a private citizen, we should respect her privacy.
Man, lock that nigga ass up. That's what the fuck we need to do. We need to lock his ass up. DD getting popped, not surprising that foe. Let's be real. To be honest, it was going to happen. He in the streets. Wish him a speedy recovery. What the hell happened? DD Osama popped. Damn. The light skinned nigga? That's what y'all talking about? Oh, yeah, this DD Osama. That's what I'm thinking about. Damn, he got shot? These niggas be crazy, boy. I don't see nothing about it. Y'all better not be trolling me again. Where the hell y'all see that at? Yeah, y'all trolling. Y'all trolling. Just for that, I'm finna get off stream. Y'all got me. No, I was finna get off anyway. Hey, W chat, www streams in the chat. I got Celeste, the person who died probably from David. I got her GoFundMe in the description. So y'all go to the description, man. If you got $2, man, $3, don't give it to me on the super chat. Go just throw it to them. Throw it to the funeral, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Celeste, her funeral is coming up. It's in like 8 days or 9 days or 10 days or some shit like that. 12 days or something. I don't know. Yeah. 1 hour, stay your ass online. No, boy. I will be online more. Once my numbers start slowly climbing, we'll be starting to get them 2, 3, 4 hour streams and shit. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. If y'all can go to that GoFundMe though, the link is in the description. Click that GoFundMe, man. That is where her you could donate to her to get her burial. Right now it's $24,938. So we went up $20 since we've been on stream. They only need like $3,000 more. So if 300 people give $10 or 600 people give $5, literally, we'll be straight. So listen to what I'm saying. Don't just don't just hear me and keep going, man. Click the link, bro. If donate $1, bro, $1, nigga, just donate something. Just help them. This is a fucked up situation. Hopefully they lock this nigga ass up, but just go donate $1 if that's what you got. If you got $1, go get $1. Everybody in this stream definitely got $1, bro. You know what I'm saying? So slide to the GoFundMe. I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to get to 10,000 live viewers. That's my goal. So I'm gonna keep this shit pushing for as long as I got to until I hit my goal, and then we're gonna keep going even further than that. So, appreciate y'all. Let's get it. David rich and can't do the funeral. Well, I doubt he's gonna pay for the funeral, bro. You know what I'm saying? He the one who probably killed the girl. So, you know what I'm saying? I doubt that's gonna happen, my guy. But yeah, I'll see y'all niggas tomorrow. Be breezy. Y'all niggas got $1. Don't play. Y'all got $1.